If you guys want something in your life, you can't give up at it. You have to keep going, no matter what you're going through. Alright, now I know this is a very strange way to return to a channel that I haven't uploaded on in well over 5 years, but I hope you guys are doing well. My name is Dash, and the theme of today's video is to never give up. Because if you want something bad enough, you better not give up at it. Seriously. Don't do that. Nah, but I seriously hope you guys have been doing well. You know, I know you haven't heard from me in a while, but my life's been alright, and I hope your guys' life has been alright as well. I've been having a lot of fun, you know, so I'm trying my best out here. The elephant in the room, let's address it. Where have I been? I've been busy. I did exactly the opposite of what today's video title is, and I gave up. I kind of got discouraged, and I had a decent little following on YouTube. I had a couple thousand subs, but, you know, I got bored and discouraged, and I lost motivation, which is just like, you know, short-term inspiration. I lost that, so I stopped uploading. The other day I saw a channel, I forgot the name of the channel, I think it was Remzi or something, but I saw that they were doing something where they were making like an old school like Minecraft commentary, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do that, and I'm just gonna put it on my old channel. So I'm gonna see if, you know, even if like 1 or 2 people comment, that would be cool. I would love to see some comments from you guys. Look at this. I built a nice little house. But no, I thought it was interesting because I saw this video of a dude doing that, where he was simply doing a Minecraft commentary. There's no fancy edits or anything, or like special effects. This dude was literally just making videos, like I used to do with the boys forever ago. And, you know, it's crazy how you look at the type of YouTube content that's like popular now. It's like a lot of like hyper ADHD content that's like, you know, always has certain edits and always has a certain amount of cuts because it's got to keep attention span. Meanwhile, like, I don't know. It's just like you're seeing like this upsurge in like regular content again, which I think is just wild. You know, it's the last thing I thought would ever come back is content where you don't need as high of an attention span to watch it. I mean, I'm 23 years old. I don't remember how old I was the last time I made a video on this channel, but I'm 23 now. I'm an adult, and yeah, I realized a lot of the shit I did when I was younger, making videos on this channel, I was just dumb. And I mean, I'm still pretty dumb, but I'm at least a little bit smarter than I was. But no, I'm going to get back to the theme of today's video, which is don't give up, you know? Keep going. Bro, when I was doing YouTube on this channel, back when I was like 15, 16, there were like YouTubers like Sneeko, who had, well, now he's a Rumble streamer, but like back then, he had like 25,000 subscribers. And Mr. Beast had like, yeah, like 30,000 subscribers. Like, all these dudes now who are like very popular had like these small followings. Like, I remember that all these years ago, and they all just kept doing it. And, you know, I know Sneeko's like up a fucking creek without a paddle now. He's like the internet punching bag, and he's, you know, there's a new video made about him like every couple weeks. But like Mr. Beast became the biggest YouTuber, and it's like he never gave up. He wanted to be a YouTuber more than anything, and that outweighed the people who told him he would never be a YouTuber, and he made it happen. Like, that's quite literally all there is to it. Like, you think of anything very difficult that you could want. Say you want to be a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Like, you want to be a grappling world champion. That's going to take probably thousands of hours, if not 10,000 hours. Like, just getting a black belt you can do, but like, being a world champion, you're going to have to be a lot better than a lot of other people. And I mean, to get your black belt, you could just, you know, do it for a while until you get it. But then becoming a world champion, you have to be measurably better than other people. If you want that, you're just going to have to do what other people aren't willing to do and stick to it. That's really all there is to any craft, is you just got to stick to it, man. It's not easy. It's certainly difficult to get what you want in this world. Like jiu-jitsu black belt, I mean, I'm a 2-stripe white belt. It's going to take me forever to get to that point, if it happens, you know? I mean, I might get to purple belt, and then, you know, my life might start to get busy to the point where I can't do jiu-jitsu anymore, and that happens to people. But, like, you know, it takes a long time to get to black belt. Kanye West, when he was a kid, on his computer, he made 5 beats a day for 3 summers, or 3 beats a day for 5 summers, whatever it was. He made that many beats for that long. It's like, that's a lot of hours. to become really, really formidable and really good at something, it takes a lot of hours, you know? You're going to have to stick it out. There's going to be rough patches. There's going to be rough times where it's not all bread and butter. It's not all smooth. That's where the perseverance is built. Like, your willingness to make it work, even when you are in a situation where it's fucking incredibly difficult, that's what's going to separate you from the people who don't want it. Like, that's why, like, I know nowadays, I'm a big fan of stand-up comedy, so I'll use stand-up comedy as an example. Nowadays, if you have a following and you want to be and you want to tour, you can do that. There's nothing stopping you from doing that in the world of stand-up comedy. But the reason that gatekeepers existed for so long in the comedy world is because there were people who thought they had what it took but would quit after like 6 months when it got difficult, or even less. You know, there's people that say they want something but they really don't. But whatever your craft is, man, I don't know what it is. You're trying to cook the perfect steak, the perfect chicken breast, or you're trying to be a good Muay Thai practitioner. You're trying to, I don't know what it is, man. It could be different. It could be different for any of you guys, but I'm just saying that you need to just be ready for it to take a while. That's part of the journey. Yeah, I don't know who you are watching. Like, you might have something you really want to do. I don't care how old you are. Like, you should try it. You should just go out there and try it. Try your best to get as good at it as possible. And if you fail, what's the worst that could happen if you fail? Like, you die? I mean, yeah, that's pretty bad. But, like, dude, just say you're trying to be really good at something. And, you know, you're trying to make a jump. Like, if you want to be a YouTuber for a living, like, say you want to be a YouTuber for a living, the only way you can really find out if that's for you is by trying. And if you fail, dude, so be it, man. I mean, if you have, like, a regular job, but you want to be, like, a YouTuber full time, you can do that. There's nothing stopping you from giving that a shot. It might take a long time, and you might find out it's not for you, and that's okay. You might be like a college wrestler, and then you get out of college, and you're like, I don't really want to wrestle anymore. I want to learn the bass guitar. Dude, it's happens. That's what your early formative years are for, I think. I'm talking like I know shit. I don't really know anything, so forgive me if I sound like overly confident in myself, boys. I know I'm real rusty at this gameplay commentary thing, guys. Hopefully you cut me a break on that, but I hope I'm making sense here. And when I tell you, like, if you want something, it's going to take you a while. I'm not trying to discourage you. I'm just telling you, like, you need to be prepared for that. You know, if you want to be a really good musician, you might have to do it for 15 years before people are really turning their heads and being like, holy shit, this guy's really good. It might take you a long time. But, like, if you're just doing it because you love it, I mean, I don't really see any loss in that. Like, say you're just making YouTube videos because you love it. You get to a point where you have, like, 8,000 subs. You make a couple $100 extra a month. And you're good. You're like, I'm happy with this. I'm totally happy with this. And if it went nowhere else, that's okay. Because I'm stoked at just where I've come in the last, like, year. I mean, dude, if you got to that point, you're winning. There's no loss there. You know? If you're not making millions of dollars like Mr. Beast, unless that's your goal, then you're fine, dude. Like, you're doing okay. You're only here like 80 years. You owe it to yourself, whatever the thing is that you really want to do. You owe it to yourself to try. And if you don't, you'll probably regret it. And you'll always wonder what would have happened if I gave this a shot. Could I have been really good? That's something that the only way you'll find that out is by giving it a shot. Jesus Christ, now I sound like Robin Williams from Good Will Hunting. The only way you're going to know that one's sport is by giving it a shot. You owe it to yourself to try it, man. And don't give up. Like, if it's something you really, really want, it might be tough now. It'll get a little better, and it'll get better and better and better. Just keep trying. You can do whatever you want in this world. I firmly believe that. Now, if you're 5'7" and you're trying to play in the NBA, that's a little different. But I mean, if you're just trying to make YouTube videos, you could do it, man. A lot of people do it. I mean, really, the blueprint to anything is just find a way to get better at it, and better and better and better and better each time. Because if you're getting better each time, objectively, then it's only a matter of time before, you know, people notice. I played trumpet for a while, and I stopped playing because I just didn't want to play anymore, and that's okay. You might do YouTube for 5 years and be like, all right, you know, I think I'm good. I don't really want to do it anymore. And that's totally fine, man. Sometimes you find crafts and you're like, all right, that one's not for me. Whatever. You move on. You live and you learn. Like, you're not going to kill your mother by trying to learn how to sing or trying to learn how to play clarinet. It's not going to kill your mama. I mean, if it does kill your mama, maybe you shouldn't, but I don't think anything like that is going to kill your mama. One thing that's important to note, though, is if you're trying to become an artist, you definitely should have ways to support yourself and feed yourself away from that until you get to that point. It's very hard to sustainably support yourself from some type of art form or entertainment. So, I mean, if you're starting out at something, just understand that you're probably going to need to, you know, work a regular job for a while, and then in your spare time, you're doing that craft so that you can, you know, eventually do it full time. And as long as you're cool with that, that's a much more sustainable way to pursue something. And you can absolutely do that, 100%. But yeah, I made this video because I saw that this trend started up of people making videos like this where they just do a Minecraft commentary, and I was like, you know what, screw it. I haven't talked on this channel in a while. I'll do it. I'll have some fun. And yeah, maybe a couple people will watch it. Maybe we can get 10, 15 views. That would be nice. But, you know, regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you can like the video. Leave a comment, tell me what you think about this topic. Yeah, if you want to subscribe to the channel, you can if you're new. Otherwise, thanks for watching, guys. Maybe I'll put out another one if this one does okay. But yeah, take care of yourselves, your friends, your family, and your loved ones. I will see you in the next video. Peace.